What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. I apologize, my ring light is not on, the microphone or the audio quality is not the best. I literally just got home from school. Like, I got to do some homework real quick, but don't worry, I will have a recap video out on the final New York Knicks preseason game, us taking on the Washington Wizards once again. Mitchell Robinson is questionable in that game. I just want to play Mitch, just make sure he's ready for opening night versus the Boston Celtics, but that definitely is a good sign that he went from like completely out to questionable. Big time upgrade there, and I hope he continues to have a good recovery, but I wouldn't rush him back. There's no need for it. It's the preseason at the end of the day. Or unless you want him to get acclimated back to the speed of the NBA and just see how conditioned he is out there on the court. But of course, they are taking a look at him in practice. But we have some news. The New York Knicks went on to waive Dwayne Bacon, who was on an Exhibit 10 contract, played for the Hornets in his career, played for the Magic in his career, and I really thought of him as a Tibbs guy, someone that can get after it on defense, has some offensive potential. Yes, he hasn't really hit it yet. Coming out of Florida State really produces some very solid defensive players. Think of a Jonathan Isaac, you think of a Malik Beasley, Scotty Barnes. They just consistently produce these solid, types of defensive players that really get after it, or at least play with a high motor. So we went on to waive him. I guess he wasn't impressing in training camp. Maybe he didn't come in the best of shape. That's just what I'm assuming. But we went on to sign Luka Samanic because that freed up a roster spot. And I thought this was a very interesting move by the New York Knicks. Back in the 2019 NBA draft, he was taken 19th overall by the San Antonio Spurs. This is someone that's actually from overseas, and I liked his potential coming out of the draft or just entering the draft. Talking about someone with some solid athleticism, a pretty solid high, like basketball IQ, nice touch, he could distribute the basketball a little bit. But this is what really concerns me. Again, he's on a two-way. Like when he was with the Spurs, he didn't play a crazy amount of games, or this isn't someone that consistently started. They didn't look at him as the future or anything like that. But still, the 19th overall pick is pretty high, even though I know it's the NBA, different from the NFL, the value of the draft and all that. But he played for the Austin Spurs, played with the just regular Spurs team, of course, playing at the upper level of the official NBA. First year in the league on 2.7 attempts. He shot 37% from three, which is pretty solid. Second year, he took a dip. Well, the negative here, even though he has some pretty solid physical tools and he has some talent, everything I hear, he's lazy. He's unmotivated. He doesn't play with a high motor. So most likely, you'll probably never see him out there on an NBA court with the New York Knicks. That's definitely not something you want to hear, but I feel like this is just one of those moves to fill out the roster. Brandon Goodwin, I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to do with the Knicks as well, but I think he's someone that's also on a two-way contract. But let me know down below your thoughts on this. I thought this was a Leon Rose move. Leon's like, he was the 19th overall pick, has some talent. Can we get it out of him? It was kind of just a flyer in my opinion. But yes, let me know down below your thoughts and analysis. Thank you so much for the great amount of support, and peace out, y'all.